Hello there. Growing your own asparagus is a truly wonderful thing to do. Fresh asparagus from your garden tastes so much better than any you can buy in a shop. Some people think growing asparagus is difficult. But I'm here to tell you that with a little bit of guidance it is really quite straightforward. Asparagus is a perennial plant. It means you plant it once and it will come back year after year, sometimes for 20 years or even more. So when you plant asparagus you are making an investment. Delicious asparagus spears every spring for a very long time. We will start with choosing the right type of asparagus for your garden. Then we will look at how to prepare the soil, which is very important. We will cover planting the asparagus crowns, and then how to care for your plants as they grow. Finally, we will get to the exciting part, harvesting your very own asparagus. So, let's get our hands dirty, shall we? Let us begin this journey to growing fantastic asparagus together. When you decide to grow asparagus, you will find there are quite a few different types to choose from. It is important to pick a variety that will do well in your garden. Mary Washington is a very well-known and popular variety. It is a real classic, and for good reason. Gardeners have been growing Mary Washington for many years. It is known for being very reliable. It usually gives a good crop of tasty green spears. And it has good resistance to a disease called asparagus rust. Then there are varieties like Jersey Giant, Jersey Knight, or Jersey Supreme. These are often called the Jersey series. Male asparagus plants do not produce seeds. This means they can put all their energy into growing more spears and stronger roots. So these Jersey varieties are often very productive indeed. If you fancy something a little bit different, you could try Purple Passion. As its name suggests, this variety produces beautiful purple spears. They look quite striking in the garden, and they have a lovely flavor too. Asparagus plants are going to live in the same spot for a very long time. So it is absolutely vital to prepare their bed really well. This is probably the most important step for success with asparagus. Asparagus plants need soil that drains water away quickly. They do not like their roots to sit in wet, soggy ground for long periods. If your garden has heavy clay soil, which holds a lot of water, you must improve it. You can do this by adding plenty of organic matter. Things like garden compost or well-rotted manure are excellent choices. Be generous when you add it. It is also a good idea to check the pH of your soil. Asparagus prefers a soil pH that is between 6.5 and 7.5. Before you plant, make sure the asparagus bed is completely free of weeds. Pay special attention to perennial weeds like couchgrass or bindweed. A clean, rich, and well-drained bed is the perfect start for your asparagus. This careful preparation sets the foundation for a healthy, productive asparagus patch for years of enjoyment. You have two main choices when it comes to starting your asparagus patch. You can grow asparagus from seeds, or you can plant what are called crowns. Asparagus crowns are a much easier and quicker way to get started. By planting crowns, you are giving yourself a significant head start. The best time to plant your asparagus crowns is in the early spring. You should aim to do this as soon as the soil in your garden can be worked without being too wet and sticky. To plant your asparagus crowns, you will need to dig trenches. These trenches should be about 6 to 8 inches deep, and they should be about 12 to 18 inches wide. Inside the trench, you then create a little ridge or mound of soil running down the center. Place each crown on top of the soil mound you made in the trench. Space the crowns about 12 to 18 inches apart from each other. Then cover the crowns and their roots with about 2 inches of fine soil. As the asparagus shoots begin to grow upwards, you will gradually fill in the rest of the trench with soil over the next few weeks. The first year after planting your asparagus crowns is all about patience. You must not harvest any asparagus spears in this first growing season. The young plants need all their energy in this first year. They need to put that energy into developing a strong and healthy root system. So, what do you do in the first year? You let the asparagus spears grow. They will grow up and develop into tall, feathery fronds. These ferns are like the plant's solar panels. They capture sunlight and make food for the plant through photosynthesis. Watering is also very important during this first growing season. Young asparagus plants need a consistent supply of moisture to help them establish their roots. So make sure you water them regularly, especially if you have a spell of dry weather. Check the soil. If the top inch or two feels dry, give them a good deep watering. Finally, you must keep the asparagus bed free from weeds. Weeds are a real nuisance for young asparagus plants. They will compete for water, for nutrients in the soil, and for sunlight. Hand weeding is best, as you need to be careful not to damage the shallow roots of the young asparagus. A layer of organic mulch like straw or compost can help to suppress weeds. Asparagus plants need a good, consistent supply of water to thrive. This is especially true when they are young and still establishing their root systems. It is also very important during the main harvesting season in the spring. When you do water your asparagus, it is much better to water deeply rather than little and often. Deep watering encourages the asparagus roots to grow further down into the soil. This makes the plant stronger and more resilient, especially during dry periods. How often should you water your asparagus bed? Well, that really depends on a few things. It depends on the type of soil you have in your garden. Sandy soils dry out much quicker than clay soils. The best way to tell if your asparagus needs water is to simply check the soil. Use your finger and poke it into the soil near the plants, about an inch or two deep. To get the very best from your asparagus patch year after year, you need to feed the plants. Asparagus is a hungry crop. The best time to feed your asparagus is in early spring. Do this just before the new spears begin to emerge from the ground. What should you feed them with? A good quality, balanced, general-purpose fertilizer is a fine choice. Alternatively, you can use well-rotted farmyard manure or good garden compost. Spread your chosen fertilizer or compost around the base of the asparagus plants, then gently work it into the surface of the soil with a hoe or a fork. Weeding is another essential task for keeping your asparagus bed healthy and productive. Asparagus plants really do not like to have competition from weeds. One of the best ways to reduce the amount of weeding you need to do is to use a good organic mulch. After all your careful preparation and patient waiting, the time will finally come to harvest your own asparagus. Generally, you should wait until the 3rd year after planting your asparagus crowns before you take your first proper harvest. So, when are the spears ready to be picked? You should look for spears that are about 6 to 8 inches tall. They should also be about the thickness of a pencil, or perhaps a little thicker. If the spears get too tall, and the tips start to open up and look feathery, they will be past their best and can become tough. So, check your asparagus bed every day during the harvest season, as the spears can grow very quickly, especially in warm weather. There are 2 main ways to harvest asparagus spears. You can snap them off at ground level. If you bend a spear gently, it should snap cleanly near the soil surface. Alternatively, you can use a sharp knife. With a knife, you can cut the spear just below the soil surface, perhaps an inch or so down. In the 3rd year, when you take your first proper harvest, you should only pick spears for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then you must stop, as your asparagus plants become more mature and established. In the 4th year and beyond, you can gradually extend the harvest period. Asparagus is generally a fairly robust and trouble-free vegetable to grow. However, like all plants, it can sometimes encounter a few problems with pests or diseases. One of the most common pests you might see on your asparagus is the asparagus beetle. There are actually 2 types, the common asparagus beetle and the spotted asparagus beetle. Both the adult beetles and their larvae can cause damage by eating the spears and the ferns. If you find asparagus beetles on your plants, the best way to control them in a small garden is often by hand picking. Another problem that can affect asparagus is crown rot or root rot. This is usually caused by the soil being too wet and poorly drained. Asparagus rust is a fungal disease that can sometimes be an issue. Choosing rust-resistant varieties like Mary Washington or many of the Jersey types is a very good first step to avoid this problem. Growing your own asparagus is indeed a journey. It is a journey that requires a little bit of planning, some good preparation, and certainly a fair measure of patience, especially in those first couple of years. But it is a journey that is so incredibly rewarding. The taste of freshly picked asparagus spears, cooked just moments after they have left your garden, is truly incomparable. If you follow the guidelines we have talked about in this guide, you will be well on your way to success. Remember to choose your varieties carefully. Prepare your soil with diligence, making sure it is rich and well drained. Plant your crowns with care, and then nurture your young plants, being patient and resisting the urge to harvest too soon. If you do these things, your asparagus plants will reward you handsomely for many, many years to come. Just imagine those crisp spring mornings. You can step out into your garden, perhaps with a cup of tea in your hand. You can wander over to your asparagus bed, and there they will be, those beautiful green or purple spears. pushing up through the soil, ready for you to pick. Happy gardening.